Hello and welcome to Wikipedia Weekly Network, where me, Jan Ainali, and Albin Larsson are editing Wikidata live. Hello, Albin. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Jan?
I'm great as well. Warm fall here in the Netherlands.
Right. Actually, same here in Sweden. Would really like some snow about now, but no.
We're far from snow here. I went
Yeah.
out running today in shorts.
Right.
14 degrees, so it was quite nice. And what will you be editing today?
I will be going back to a good old one. I will be editing GlassEyes, and in particular, I will go through a couple of maintenance queries, and we will try to find some funny errors to fix,
All right.
and maybe split an item or two.
That's always good to do. Go back to where
Yeah. So a bit of going back to the basics.
Yeah, and make sure everything still sticks to the model.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something similar, I guess, in the method, but in a new area rather. So,
Right. Exciting.
Yes, it is exciting. So it will be politicians on municipal level in Sweden, I guess, is the short summary. So I'm gonna share my screen here to show. Let's see, this is the one. Yep. So we have the municipal councils. These are the people who are getting elected in Sweden. I think the official word is municipal assembly, but municipal council is sort of what it is. And recently, positions for these were made, like, and I'm going to show you one of them here, like a municipal commissioner in Bjuv municipality. And now we can start populating everyone who's getting elected. So I'm actually going to start and see, because I didn't do this, so I'm going to see if it's all done, or so I don't go in and mess things up, something that is ongoing, or if it's almost done. So this is the generic item for all of them, the municipal commissioner, and you can see that this one in Bjuv should be a subclass of that. So I'm going to start to see if we do have 290 municipalities. So hopefully we have 290 of these as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to check that. And I have these 3 dots here, which is the Gadget easy query. So I'm actually going to start out there because this is a tip for you all. If you go into your preferences and head over to the tab Gadgets, you'll find quite high up. I think it's in the first section. Did I click it or did I? Here we go. And I have it. Did I scroll? Oh, it's not in the first section. Ah, there it is. Easy query. Oh, I'm not gonna unclick it. So that's the thing that actually produces these 3 little dots after here. And if I click that, it actually searches for things that has the subclass of municipal commissioner. So it creates my query sort of on the fly for me, so I don't even need to write a query. And this is a little bit hard to see, but let's see if we have a result. No, so that's all right. So I'm gonna open this up in a new tab. And then we'll actually gonna, oh, this was small. This was very small. Is this something you can see? Yeah. So I'm just, oh, the limit 100. That would not help because I'm expecting 290. So let's run it again and see what we get. 290. So
Right.
that seems like it should be fine then. So I'm not sure which order. No, these are in number order, I guess, from the queue number. And then they were created in some strange order.
Almost alphabetical.
Uh-oh. So we have these special things as well, which are good, but that means that we're actually missing some.
Missing 2.
Yeah. So let's see. These are city commissioner. Ah, yes. So that's the vice mayor of Stockholm has that. And that's a subclass. I'm actually going to change this one to be a subclass of the municipal commissioner of Stockholm, because this is a special kind of theirs. Wait. This
Right.
is in Swedish. It's borgarråd. So this is actually.
That's not the same, right?
So this is correct. Yes, this is correct. So it just has a funny label in English. All right. So Stockholm is fine. I'm not sure what it should be. So let's keep it like that. And the other one was in the opposition. Yeah, and this is correct as well then. This is a subclass of hair. All right, but then we're missing one. And which
Yes.
one are we missing? And I think, because I stumbled a little bit earlier on this one, which has another Swedish name, but this is the same thing. And this one has the subclass member of parliament. Now we just need to see, do we have Båstad in this list? I do a quick Control F. No Båstad. So it might be that one missing.
Are they connected to the municipalities?
Oh,
so we
wait.
can query
This
for...
is just 200. So let's go to the next page here. Was it that quick? Yes.
Yeah.
There is no. Wait. Here it is. Is this?
Yes.
All right.
It's duplicated.
So this is a duplicate then. All right. So
No.
these should be merged. Is this not here? No. All right. So let's start by. Here's a good question. If things are linked to this, will they be updated or will they go through a redirect? So we have a few of them. Let's see what happens. So we're going to merge this one into this one. And I guess it's going to keep this one because this is much older. So we'll need to change the label after that. Under more here, I have the merge. This is also Gadget. So I'm just going to paste it in here. Merge to the older and merge. And boom. And now I'm gonna move this one over there. This is, or yes. So we're gonna edit here. I'm gonna copy all over here, put it all over here. This should be some simpler way. Flipping the label with the alias.
Is it a very common task for you?
Nah, it happens sometimes. It's not very common.
Right. Yeah.
And to be fair, most often it's more aliases, so you don't want to flip everything.
Right.
Hello, Nicholas. Right, publish that. But then we're still one short then.
Or are we even too short then? Because
No,
now we merge.
This one didn't have it.
Right.
So we
One of them didn't
need
appear.
to clean this up as well. So I'm going to reload here and see what else we need to fix. So it's not a member of parliament. We're going to remove that one. We have the good one here. It's part of the Båstad Municipal Council, located in the administrative territory. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see on the links that we had here. Well, these should be fine anyway. So we have this one. We should go there directly. So we'll fix that, clean that up. Which was it? We don't know. Oh, there you go. I'm not sure if there's a bot going around doing this kind of tasks, or if you should do it, if it's your duty when you're merging.
Right.
Right, so this is cleaned up, this is good. This one is gone. But which one are we missing then? Do you have any idea for how to see which?
So I'm wondering if they are connected to because we know we've got all the facilities.
Yes,
so maybe we could query for
without
the ones that missing. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So.
But then I imagine we would need to take into account ones that have disappeared and merged, or historic ones, so to say.
Well, I guess all of these have links to the municipality, but we don't know if the one that isn't here has it or not.
No, but we could. I think that's how I would do it.
So you would go with.
I would query for I would query for all municipalities or all current one, all of them without an end date, and then do minus that they do not have this link.
Oh, you mean I don't think there's a link from the municipality to this.
No, but because it's SparkQL, we could just use the object and look if it's the subject in a different item. If I got that right.
So we want everything that is a municipality of Sweden.
Yes.
So let's go P31 here. Oh, capital P. Municipality of Sweden and control space. Let's just start with that.
Yes.
And we'll remove, see if we get too many or if this gives 290.
Oh, yes, it actually gives 290, right?
So this is nice. So we have a proper set here. And then you would go saying you want the position that had
located in
with the P131
right.
item.
Exactly. Or we would actually have minus in that, but let's see what we get here, what number.
Yes. Oh, no. I should have specified it that it should be a position, because now we get everything that is in all the municipalities. That's a lot of things.
Yes, right.
So this is going to time out, but we also want this to be P30, or we even go with a subclass. We go with P279. And what did we call it? We called it Municipal Commissioner in Sweden.
Right. It would be a nice feature to being able to count
264,000 results. That's a lot.
It didn't time out.
No, 55, just on the hinge.
Right.
Municipal, there we have it. All right, this should be a lot fewer. And as you saw here, I did this shortcut with a semicolon, so I don't need to repeat myself. All these statements refer back to this position here. Yeah, Nicholas is rooting for your theory here.
Thank you, Nicholas. Let's see if this works then.
So we suspect this will give us 288 or 289.
I suspect this will time out. Because it's doing
289. All right.
Right.
So
Great.
we're on the right
There's
track.
one missing.
So we're on the right track. I'm still selecting image. I'm doing the opposite of our usual errors. I'm selecting something we don't even query for. So now you wanted to do this into a minus, then I actually will break this shortcut and go for a minus and have the position and bring this up. And now there might be only one left, and that should be.
Let's select the position.
Aha.
Or actually, I don't think we will get the multiple.
It's still the item. It's going to tell us which municipality.
Yes.
Because there is no position.
More or less. Yeah.
Is it the query service that is slow today?
I think it's the third line here.
This one?
That makes it really slow, yeah.
No, yeah.
I wonder if that could just be removed. No, of course not.
No, I think that's... But we could narrow it down further, I guess. No. Now we got everything.
Oops.
Everything that didn't have this, yes.
Of course.
So the first one, minus 289. Well, and Nicholas says something good here, perhaps. Wait, why not minus around both 3 and 4?
Because, no, let's see here.
But we could at least narrow this down. No. Mm-hmm.
We are only using the third line or now fourth line to select everything there. So I don't think we could do that.
So here I'll go. I want to narrow this down by saying that it is an instance of or a subclass of, which I do with this property path, and something like position. I think this is the one.
Right.
If I do that first, this should be a lot fewer. But we still have... tricky. $292.
And a lot faster.
Yes. So now we got the 3 we had in Stockholm, which was what we
Right.
expected.
Yeah, then exactly. Then one is missing.
No, this is 3. So, and it's
Yeah,
just
we got
2 more.
292.
Yes, but we should
Yeah,
yet
okay,
have
it's
one.
only 2. Right, yeah.
Yeah. If I do distinct here, I was actually a few seconds before you, Nicholas. But great tip.
Oh, wait.
290.
It was a delay. There was a delay in the internet connection.
So now we have 290. But then there's one that has some other kind of subclass that we didn't find in our first here. That doesn't have this subclass. So how would we know the difference from that query and this query? Can we save all this as a subquery and do a minus of the other one?
Let's see. Could we go back to the item? So
this one?
See. And this is general one, instance of position. It would have a different. Could we just say? Yeah. Could we just say minus, and then specify the subclass? We could wrap a subclass query in a minus statement.
Isn't that this?
Yes, but I might that's right. But one of them would be different, right? So we should be able to filter out all the ones that are the same.
Wait, why are we getting... We had the minus here. Why do we get 290?
Yeah, that's I've been a little confused the last few minutes. Why? Right.
So we query for, and where's the pop-up when you need it? This is Municipality of Sweden.
Right.
And a position. That is a position within Municipality of Sweden. Here we have some tip from Jane.
That's a good tip.
You can select the subclass and then sort by subclass in the result. All right. So we'll go add the position here to show it, and then we'll add a sort by. No. Order by. And we order by the position.
I still wonder why our minus doesn't work.
Yep.
Or at least it appears like it's not working. I wonder what we did.
So I'm gonna switch this back to the general one. Not the specific one you get from the... Here we go. We'll start with EN, and if there's none, we'll go with SV. Aha. So these... we're getting the minorities here, of course. So we need to take minus them as well, because these are they're two of
Right.
each. So there's for the
That
regular
explains
ones and
it.
the minorities. So that's why we're still getting some. And if
Right.
we continue, and then we have a few specialties here. And I guess these are these are the ones in Stockholm. Probably historical even. But we don't want any of these because these don't help us at all. This was tricky.
But it has a different subclass, right? So we could
Yeah,
just add another minus.
we could.
Yeah.
So I'll copy this, and this will be something like municipal commissioner. Then, for the minority, but not in the top. Let's go over here. Search for that. We'll go to 1. Here we have the one.
Of course.
Oh, didn't have an English label. That's why.
Or it has an English label in Swedish.
Yep.
That's a common one.
But now
It's a
we're
bit of
gonna
a pack. Yeah.
now we're just gonna get those two weird ones from Stockholm. Yes. So now we know it's actually working. The minus, this one.
Yes.
But we still don't know which are missing, if there are anyone missing.
No, so I don't think we want to select the position. We only want the item that doesn't match this, right?
Yes. That's true. We want to select the municipality, which is lacking. Which means we'll put all this in a filter not exist.
That might work. If it does not work, I imagine we would need to turn it into a subquery.
And is this parenthesis?
No, I think it's
still curly brackets. And now we'll remove this, I guess.
Let's try that. It doesn't hurt.
One more query in the millions that are running every day.
Yes. No, it's a bit of a pattern I have seen. Users going around with some gadget or something and using the native label and putting it in all of the languages. I've seen that a lot recently, and I always revert those at it, but there seems to be a tool people are using for it.
I mean,
for example,
for a name on a person, it is probably correct for most of them.
Only sometimes. So that's my problem is usually that I end up there and then I see that no, name is not translated this way, and then I revert all of it. It's
timed out.
Yes.
Stuck. So I think this is as far as I'll get today. I was hoping to actually create a few items because maybe I'll do that later this week, and maybe I'll do it next week. I don't know. But after this was consolidated, we're missing the position for the chairman, and I think those are special. And we also have a few persons who are chairmen of the municipal council that don't have it. So, well, that's gonna come later. This was tricky and exploratory as I promised. So yeah, let's see if you have better luck.
Yes, I hope so. So I'm going back to this page, which if you have been following us for a longer time, you have seen before. It's my list of maintenance queries for GlassEyes. So it's various queries that helps me find errors in GlassEyes data on Wikidata. So I'm gonna pick the first one. So it's GlassEyes with GLIMS IDs but new coordinates. So this is a database that it's created from satellite imagery to detect glaciers. And if it has that ID, it should also have a coordinate. And glaciers in general should have coordinates. I think I broke this down to nothing in the past, but let's see if it's still the case. So that's the query. It doesn't run by itself. So one can. Oh, right. So two new ones. So this is essentially a property path for glaciers or a subclass of glaciers. We're getting the label, getting this ID, and minus coordinate location. Okay, great. We have two ones there we should fix. I go back to my page here because I also got a link to this database and its search. It looks like this, and it has a field for glacier ID, which is super useful for I can just copy paste this. I'm gonna open this in a new tab for the time being. Gonna make that search. We get a glacier here. It's one in Sweden, actually. Let's see if we can. Oh, we can actually not see any information today. Or yes, here it is.
A bit slow.
We got a bit of date. We got the size. I wanna see the. Is it map info? Let's see. I can't remember how I found the coordinate in this tool. Glacier map. Is it awake? Is it blocked? No. Then I'm glad I got this different tool. They have a map viewer as well. Let's see if we can search for the ID in here. We cannot search by the ID, but we got the name of the glaciers as well. Let's try that. And search. And it can. Let's see if I just need to be in the same location. No result. That's interesting. Might it have been dealt with? Source date 2002.
Perhaps they're missing the coordinate in their database.
Yes. But I can get it as a shapefile.
That suggests some spatial data.
That's annoying. Let's try the next one instead for the time being, and I'm gonna need to figure that out at another time. Let's see if we have the same problem here, actually. It would be interesting. Search. We get this doesn't have a name, right? It created by the same person about around the same dates. So maybe this is problematic ones. Let's see, it took a while to load the last time. It's just similar data. Nothing here. See if the Glacier maps loads. I assume not. Let's see the coordinate in that, or otherwise we might have like two odd ones here that are corrupt or something, or have been deleted. New results found, and we don't have a name for that one. Okay, those gonna need a little bit more of work, downloading shape files and so on, and maybe check if there's duplicates and things like that. So I'm gonna leave that for now and move on. Good question. Oh, it says a...
Daniel makes a sharp observation here.
Right?
It looks like it's constructed by the coordinates ID. Is that cheating?
I think it is, but I also think it's often not. Because I remember someone importing glaciers from these specific IDs and adding the location on that, and I can actually illustrate that problem. Let's see where I got that query. So glaciers with country but no content. That's not a glaciers per country color map. So if I go to this one, I think I've shown this once before, but if we render this and then we go, yes, so here is our couple of coordinates that are having an odd color, as we can see, and I think there's ones which this is Chile. It's not in Chile according to coordinate. Their specific coordinates are very often constructed from those IDs, so I do not trust those IDs. Because someone tried to figure out coordinates based on them and it didn't go too well.
Yeah, but I guess that could be a simple flip on the minus, or east-west, north-south.
Maybe, but there are similar problems elsewhere, so I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked that much into it for the moment. So I'm not confident in just figuring it out with the IDs here. I'm not. No.
My thinking is, if you try these as coordinates, it looks like it's in Sweden, because 18 is in Sweden, 67 is quite far up north as well.
Let's see if we can.
Like, where do we end up?
Oh, that's not it. Thank you. And let's see if I can drop that coordinate. Let's just drop it here. Let's see.
18 point and 67 point.
67 point that. And this one. I'm so glad we doesn't need to
and now you're flipping them.
Yes, now I'm flipping them.
Okay. so we'll end up.
That's not the first time and not the last time.
No, that's so easy to do.
Okay, let's zoom out here. Yes, we actually even got it here, right?
All right.
I want to know exactly where we are. So
it's very far north.
Isn't this? Yes, it is. Isn't this Swedish? Kebnekaise, Swedish highest mountain? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Something we can actually do then when we are here, I'm thinking is
Adding the ID.
yes. That's good. I actually have a similar maintenance queries for that, but let's do it here. Zoom into edit.
Already
Oh,
done.
it even got the Wikidata ID.
Nice. Is it the same? No.
Is it a different one?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. This is what we're looking for. This type of errors. Right. Here we got a couple of other things. The queue number, and this has a very high queue number, right? Do they match with other things? It has the right. It should also have that ID. It has a coordinate. Let's see. In the right location, right? It just renders differently. Yes. Oh, those should be merged. I am sure of it. Okay, which one has the highest ED? It's getting trickier and trickier to see
So
which
many
ones
now.
has
Yeah.
the.
This has 864 million versus 94 million.
Yes. Then we want to go to the merge. Is it not in the menu? Is it under
No, I
special
don't think so.
pages?
Yeah, special merge.
Merge to items. I think that's the lower one.
Yeah.
Yes, here it became clearer. Merge. Let's see if it will. Yes. Okay, let's see if we need to do some cleanup following this. I want to have a look at the label or the olives here. Okay, not sure about that one. I have actually been here, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. But did it have two alias in the same line there? Or was it?
Yes, that's true.
So we should move down the knife glacier.
Yes. And I'm gonna assume that's correct. Right, something like that. It has two sizes here, but I don't think that's necessarily wrong because they change. We can see that one of them, no, it's used to retrieve date, okay. But they could have a point in time, each of them a qualifier. So complaints here, that language, that's not the URL to the glaciers, it's just to the coordinates, but okay. And it doesn't complain anymore that items with Swedish glaciers ID should also have this ID. So looks good. Having tried that, I will do that Watcher one, but I'm rather move on to another query for the time being. Let's see what could be interesting. Those are just really tricky. Oh, this is a good one. That's a very common. Items with both instance of glaciers and mountain. It's slightly too common. It does a very similar thing here. Subclass of glaciers or instance of mountain, and location. Let's see. 23, little too many.
Yeah, not too many.
Yeah. He's gonna pick this one of this. I imagine this could also be the same because it could have two coordinates. Yes. I'm gonna pick one in Norway. It makes it a lot easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, Vargbren. Which says this actually means glacier in Norwegian. So, I assume it's a glacier, but it says mountain here in the description, and it also says Geo Names ID, which is odd to begin with. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same down here. Located in different areas here. Makes sense. It was close to the border. Let's see. This comes from the English Wikipedia, right? This comes from that one. Great. Let's go to the glacier, the Geo Names one, to see what's it about. It actually says it's a glacier.
Yeah.
And this says it's what? It says glacier, iceberg. Right. So all the identifier says it's a glacier. But
What does the Wikipedia article say?
yes. So the English Wikipedia article states that it's a mountain. Let's go there.
Oh, that was short.
Yes, it's a very, very short one. But it
Shorter
do
than the
say,
Wikidata item.
indeed. But it do say it's a mountain. Gonna see if it's now created used by a user. Okay. Let's check the Norwegian Wikipedia, the Norwegian Bokmål one. It says it's a glacier right there. Okay, let's check the Orchard Norwegian one. Nynorsk. Here it says it's a mountain. Right.
Oh, all right.
That's an interesting one. So I imagine it could be both then. That they share name. But it's a little odd grammar here as well. Okay. But I don't know New Norwegian actually, so okay, I know that this is about the glacier because this article is created from the Geo Names item. So that's for sure. This one, I have no clue.
I think that's more or less a copy of the Cebuano.
Right. I think we can assume that as well. And so we need to split this as I see it. And create one item for the mountain and probably keep this one for the glaciers because it has those identifiers. And then relink the Wikipedia articles. But I really want to verify that this is both the name of the mountain and the glacier, and it's just not an error. Because both of the articles about the mountains was rather short.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to some official source, like a very official map of Norway. And here it still just says it's a glacier.
Yep.
I wonder, I should be able to click this. Yes. Can I see what this is? Right, let's switch the background map and see if it says something different. That's the glacier. We can even see the outline of it. That didn't load very well, but that's a glacier. And this is just white. Okay. Great. Oh, that makes me a little skeptical actually about.
It actually being a mountain.
Yes, but I mean there is a mountain here which has an official height, which I believe is the same that one we saw in the Wikipedia article.
No, it's at 1794. If
It's
I
even
remember
higher.
correctly. Yeah.
Let's see what we have around here then.
Or maybe I saw it wrong.
Let's see how this is being created. Let's check the history.
1764, but it was still higher.
Yes, and that's almost. Let's see if I.
Oh, there you get another Vargebren.
Did I? Here. That's still the glacier.
All right, but do you see the 1766 underneath that?
Yes, here.
Yeah. So that's you have 1766 in the item as well.
Right. See also, it wouldn't make that list of the highest ones in Norway. I can only assume that this is correct somehow. We could actually check in case OpenStreetMap says something on this matter. Because that coordinate aligns with the peak and not the glacier.
Yeah, exactly.
So this one would be the peak, and that one would be the glacier. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense. Then I assume because the peak is in that exact location, I believe it got the same name as the glacier. It just named by it. Okay. That's a good one. And we can also confirm that the glacier is actually not in all of this, but the peak is.
Yeah.
So that's splitting up to do. And I think that's just about what we will be able to do here.
Yeah.
In the time we got. That's great. Let's create a new item. Because the identifiers are about the glaciers, I'm going to keep the item itself about it. And we're just going to move things over. Let's see. I don't think this should be translated, especially not when it's about...
It also had that name in the English Wikipedia.
Right. Yeah, but especially as it's actually named after the glaciers and it doesn't have its name on its own. We're going to create that instance of mountain, publish. We are gonna quickly add different from so that people won't be confused in the future. Like that. And the same on this one. Different from the new one we're creating. And let's start by, let's see, edit, remove, continent Europe. Yes, I can agree with that.
Oh, you have the nice copy.
Yes, I got a nice copy one.
So you can copy them over from here.
Yes. That's used for references. Do I have it for statements?
Oh, you have the green thing in there to the right.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's the green one. I want to copy all of this. I'm gonna copy the QID here. And I want to, let's see, I want to move that one and that one, but not that one. I'm pretty sure. So another entity, right, to that entity, move claim. And I just moved that one, the green thing disappeared, the statement hasn't updated. This one I just want to copy claim. This one I want to move claim. I'm gonna do the same with the coordinate here. That one I want to move. This one is about the peak, so I want to move that quick and easy. Is that the ones? I want to copy the country. Yes, great. So Jan just shared the link to how you install this functionality. This one I'm going to copy. Now I'm gonna reload also because my screen
It's getting full.
is getting full. Right, let's now change this. It's a class you're in Norway. I could have added
Swedish.
a couple of more ones, Swedish and Bokmål, but let's do the cleaning up here first.
Yeah.
And I think this one got what we need. Countries imported. This one I want to remove actually, because this article here was about the glaciers, so we cannot really say it's imported from there.
Yeah.
And this one's import from English Wikipedia is okay because we want to link that here. Okay, then we just want to do the site links. And
you don't have the gadgets for moving them, so you're doing it manually.
Oh, it's possible. There's a gadget for that as well.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna learn that to another time. The English one and the Norwegian Nynorsk one we want to move. They have the same name, so I'm just gonna copy it, and I need to delete them here before I can add them to the Orchard one. So I'm gonna delete those two. Gonna need to publish it. And I'm gonna hope that NuBots creates a new item for them in the meanwhile. Edit Wikipedia here. Wiki Nynorsk. That's one. And the English one. Publish. Okay, I think that's everything we actually needed to make this work.
Yep, split it.
I think it looks pretty correct now. Hopefully someone edits the Wikipedia articles as well and said that this mountain is named from... Oh, that's we can actually do here just because we have a couple of seconds left here of the hour. Named after. We are on the mountain, right? We are. Because it has glaciers in its name, I assume it's named by the glacier. Feel free to dispute this. Publish. It's a very nice thing to have. Maybe we can write a query one day and ask for things named after glaciers. But essentially, this is what I do every now and then. I go through my maintenance queries, try to find problems, and try to fix them. So now there should be a little less duplicates there. As well as I'm listing tools here. We saw I can search in this database, glaciers in OpenStreetMap missing Wikidata tags is another visualization, and so on. Strongly recommend you to create this type of pages for the subject you're editing in. I know there already is for things like art and various things. This is my one for glaciers. It's very useful to me. Okay.
All right.
That said, yeah.
That's all for today. I hope you all have a nice rest of the weekend.
Yes.
And we will be back sooner than you will know. But probably not next weekend, because that day has both the Swedish Wikipedia-dagen, the Wikipedia Day by Wikimedia
Right.
Sweden, and also large strategy networks meetings. So we'll see when we come back, but quite soon, I hope.
Same.
All right. Thank you.
Until next time.